Hey fashion lovers, welcome to the Fashion Try-On. If you want to support our channel, please be sure to like and subscribe. And if you like any of the items you see, be sure to check the description for links and discounts. Today we're headed back to the fairway and we're checking out a few of Pins and Aces' hottest head covers. Now, if you've been following golf fashion at all, you'll know that there are now a lot of opportunities to kind of customize your look, be a little bit more trendy, and overall just add a lot of personalization to your game. Fashion-wise, that is. One of the companies that is kind of leading this charge is Pins and Aces. They have a ton of different collections. They're, to the best of my understanding, all limited and just really fun ways to express yourself through your bag, your gear, your ball marker, and so on. So Pins and Aces says, our head covers are handmade and hand sewn using a unique synthetic leather that will never fade, crack, rip, or discolor. These head covers are bold, and I agree, and are sure to be a conversation starter during your next round. Now you'll see that we've started to unpack and unbox the Whiteout collection. Now, unfortunately, when I discovered this collection, a lot of the pieces were sold out already, so I couldn't find a full set of all whiteout, all blackout, or all colorful. For that reason, I've ordered a bunch of them from different websites, and you will see a collection of what I could find. Overall, the quality, the stitching, the materials, just everything about these felt really luxurious and really well made, really durable, which is exactly what you need when you're golfing. These head covers are going to be thrown around, they're going to be thrown in the back of your cart, on the floor, on the grass, the likes. So you do want them to last, especially if you're finding something that is so trendy. And of course, you want them to be protective for your clubs. Now, the inside is kind of this velvety, almost borderline fur-like material, so I do think it is going to protect all of the clubs that you choose to house in here. Now, I will share that I was able to pick up one more piece from the white collection, the King of Spades for your driver, so that's why you're seeing finally a full set here, and I decided to leave with that. The rest of the collections will not be a full set, but I wanted to throw that in case you are considering the white. Now, something that I do think is interesting about these choices specifically is that they don't say what club is housed in them, but you do have the Pins and Aces tag on the side and there is a hole in between it. So if you like, you could buy a little keychain, write whatever club is housed inside that head cover and attach it there. Now, of course, the King of Spades is intended for your driver. It is the largest. Your Queen of Spades is designated as a fairway cover, so I would imagine like a wood, and the Jack of Spades is a little smaller, so it would be great for a hybrid. Then of course you do have this very well made, very luxurious feeling putter cover. This is the mallet putter cover. So if you're not familiar with putters, there are either blades or mallets. Mallet is the wider profile, whereas the blade is more of a traditional, caricature of a golf club. And they do make a blade cover. I just don't have a blade, so I bought the mallet. Now, if I had to choose, I would choose this blackout version. I do think it's the most crisp. It's the most subtle, but it's still very unique and personalized. Unfortunately, they didn't have the Queen of Spades nor the Jack of Spades, so we are going to try out to see if we can make different combinations to make something work here. Now, I don't hate the black and white together, but it's less than ideal. The one that I probably will end up keeping is the all white collection just because it's a full set, and I will probably keep the black driver and the putter as a backup. Now, the one set that I was a little disappointed with was this colorful collection. Now, I will make one caveat, which is the mallet cover itself is a little bit of a different design. It does have the Pins and Aces logo, which I'm not crazy about if I'm honest, but on the front of the cover, it does have 2 aces. If you take a look at the rest of the club covers, you'll see the Queen of Spades has 2 queens, the King of Spades has 2 kings, the Jack has 2 jacks, and then the putter cover has a king and an ace. Now, I don't know why that is. It just feels like a design oversight, and it might lead me to keep the double ace mallet cover as well, but it kind of looks a little off. I will show you all the combinations at the end of this video so you can make that decision for yourself, especially if you're looking for these covers and you're finding, scarce inventory as well. You have all of the combinations at your fingertips. All right, so as I mentioned, this colorful one was actually the first one that I found, and I was so intrigued by it. In person, it does look a little different. The faces of the King and Queen are a little bit more magenta, whereas online I thought they were a little bit more vibrant, a little bit more neon. Overall, I wasn't a huge fan of these more subdued colors, and I am going to opt for the white. In any case, we will continue to make certain pairings. I do think that the white, all white mallet cover does look really crisp with this colorful set. So if you are looking at the colorful set, I would recommend going with the white mallet cover. Of course, the all black Blackout is just so striking, and honestly, you just can't really go wrong with this. If this isn't your style, of course, check out Pins and Aces. They have a bunch of different other options. If you made it this far in the video, be sure to drop a golf emoji in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and be sure to subscribe.